Well, yesterday, local agencies held a news conference in Viroqua sharing that advancements in forensic sciences have led to an arrest in a homicide that happened nearly 40 years ago. News 19's Crystal Flintraub now joins us. Crystal, what can you tell us about the use of DNA in investigations like this?
I spoke with La Crosse County Sheriff John Siegel to learn more about this process and how it's evolved over the years. There are quite a few different ways that law enforcement can collect DNA, and it can be different depending on what they're looking for or collecting from. For example, there is touch DNA, which means that every time someone touches an object, there's a high chance they left behind DNA like skin cells, hair, and sweat. And collecting touch DNA is done by swabbing a surface.
Occasionally we have somebody who we believe we have DNA on an object, but we need their DNA. So we get a search warrant from a judge, and then the judge allows us to do a buccal swab from them, which is usually swabbing the inside of their mouth, under the tongue, and around the cheeks. That is sealed and then submitted to the crime lab to be compared to DNA that maybe was found on an object.
Sheriff Siegel says this process has evolved quite a bit in the past few decades, that even 30 years ago, they didn't talk much about collecting DNA within an investigation and while out in the community. But now, Siegel says that there are DNA swab collection kits in all patrol vehicles, so deputies are prepared no matter what they encounter.
All right, thank you, Crystal. Now, when law enforcement gets DNA results back, they can be in a variety of forms, including a partial match or even a familial match.